let's just start with, obviously getting an opportunity to get back here. I would assume it's been a long and maybe short journey. I don't know if you could describe sort of what the rehab process has been like, and then getting back to this spot here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to play, to be back in the NHL after, over a year with what happened, last year and the way I was playing, and then to come into camp and feel really confident and get hurt at the start of the year. It's been definitely really tough. But the rehab process has been amazing. I mean, this organization's done an unbelievable job of getting us back to this point. I mean, I think if it was 5 years ago, it would have been maybe another month or two. So credit to the whole organization for getting Pelt and I back as quick as they did.
When you get that call and knowing, that this is kind of the end point, or at least a point to get back here, what was that like, just knowing how much work you put in?
Yeah, it's definitely rewarding. When they pulled us in after the game Saturday night in Ontario, it's tough not to get emotional. It's a privilege to play in this league, and I was fortunate to do it for 4 or 5 seasons there in a row, and really makes you think how hard it is, and really grateful to be back, and really want to just make the best of my opportunity now.
Can you describe what that relationship with, you and Jacob, the fact that your timelines were so similar and being able to skate, what about that relationship and how much it meant to each other?
Yeah, to have him, I think both of us would say the same thing. Like, it would have been really that much harder if we didn't have each other. And I just learned so much about him as a person that I really didn't know last year, because we were a little bit on both teams. So just a tremendous kid, great attitude, great work ethic is one thing that I really noticed, and really strong leadership skills. He's a guy that we fought to who could be at the rink first every day, and then it would continue from there as far as competing. And I think it's kind of why we got back as quick as we did. And really thankful that I had him, and obviously it was unfortunate that his injury, but really thankful that he was there with me.
You come back at a time when this team is trying to reinvent the fourth line. Where do you see yourself fitting with your return and some of the other guys they have placed there, like Kolschwin's there and Jacob was practicing there too? Where do you see yourself fitting?
Like you said, I'm going to worry about myself, and I think that's just speed. We got to get some more speed up the middle of the ice, is from what I've heard. So I think I really fit that well. I'm a good skater. I feel like that's part of my game. I didn't really lose when I was hurt. We were able to skate all the time, so I felt good when I was playing with the Wranglers as far as my skating. And then if I could chip in on the penalty kill, I'll do that as well. Obviously, losing a guy on the penalty kill, we're going to need someone to step up. So those are two things that I really want to do. Just try to get the puck out to my wingers and use my speed to push back their defense, and then set up those other lines to do their thing.
You mentioned you felt really good about your camp. Does that still sit fresh in the mind, just about how you felt about your game? And I know it's been some time, but just that there's a certain amount of confidence there about getting back to that that feel and that comfort.
Yeah, definitely. That was something I did as we were getting closer to return. We both Pelt and I sat down and watched a lot of video, and the thing I did was watch those 2 games, and I really this summer wanted to change a lot of things that I was doing, and one of the things was holding on to the puck a little bit more and generating more offense that way. It felt like last year it was on and off my stick a lot quicker. So this year I want to be more of a possession type of player, use my speed once we get it in there, hold on to pucks and really wear down teams that way. That's kind of the way the game's going. It was something I did is watch over those games, and I feel confident with what I did this summer to get that confidence back, and just looking forward to the opportunity now.
Talk about the emotions of getting that call, but it's sort of serendipitous too that it's here in Boston that you're making a return. I'm sure that's not lost on you.
Yeah, definitely. The first call right to my parents. Kind of felt like it was my first NHL call up again. So just to be home, and probably gonna have lots of people here tomorrow. I don't know how many passes or whatever I'm going to get tickets. But it's exciting. I've had some really special memories in this building as well too. So dating back to high school championship, national championship in college. So a lot of special memories at the TD Garden. So it's special to be the first one back there.